to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw, and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch!
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella!
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch will climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the ring. Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing with this submission hold.
Interesting. The cross armbar was locked in good, but a great counter there. Oh! Enough of this. She needs to refocus on the task at hand now.
Ooh, well measured.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
She gets bounced into the corner. And this one might be headed ringside.
I have a feeling she has bad intentions for that chair.
She goes back into the ring. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars will successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Natalia's locked up. Someone call a dentist. Big-time clothesline.
Good grief.
The Queen powering up her opponent.
You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Oh, they call me the hot shot. Headed back into the ring.
They're getting a little too close for my comfort, guys. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Hands clasped across the face. STF.
And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here. That move was a thank you shot to the so-called benevolent queen. Temporary alliance, but you really shouldn't count on anyone but yourself in this kind of situation.
Veteran confidence and mind games on display from Natalya. Back suplex.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. This arm breaker. Ooh! Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream. Oh no, she could be caught here. Bad situation for her. STF locked in. This could be a...
And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here. And Lynch gets stonewalled.
Down with a snapmare.
She's being derailed here.
Yeah, Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder.
As her opponent...
Handle slam. What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
She managed to avoid that offense. Oof. Oh, yeah. She is... Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here. Oh, here it is. You dominant.
She's fighting desperately. Hip tosses her way out of the hole. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much... Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied.
She might want to tap here. Maybe...
And she releases her own submission. Not the question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Not how she had this match planned.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Face first.
Mella's fully intent on ending things here. Full speed with the ladder. Oh, the ladder finds the mark. It'll be tough to bounce back for that one. History on the line. guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it.
She's stretching. Can she get a grip?
Face full of turnbuckle. They're full control here.
And the brunt of all that impact goes right to the head.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Oh, be careful up there. What for? She takes his foot up in the air, refusing to back down. Look how high they are, up from the canvas.
I don't think their fists care at all, Cole.
This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Dropped her like Carmella with a super kick. Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank?
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. I don't think the focus is on winning any longer.
Oh my God, no! Nice takedown by Becky, looking for the armbar. This could end it all. It's cinched in deep.
She's tapping, but it doesn't matter. Flair delivering the chop.
Natural selection by Charlotte.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Charlotte with a limited window here.
Hands on the briefcase.
You're so close. Oh, this could be the beginning of the end, Michael. And it looks like, yeah, she's bleeding now, guys.
Seeing red. Literally. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Victory is within reach now.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Powerbomb all the way to the outside. Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch. She could be out of this match.
And at this point, you really have to wonder how much longer she has left in this match.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Momentum is completely shifted to Tamina.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh my, Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Tamina has something in mind. Big splash!
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase?
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
Counter, right when it was needed. She's got the ladder positioned how she wants it.
Creating a deadly situation in the corner. Earth-shaking power slam.
Oh, she retaliates.
Ooh, that ladder's gonna leave a mark.
Using the ladder as a weapon. Ouch.
Maneuvers out of the way.
Parking the ladder into the corner.
I can't tell if that's a safer or a worse place for it.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
A table! And guys, I don't think there will be any place settings. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Natural selection. Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now.
I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up.
Oh, come on. Just take it back in the ring. Pretty please.
Say a little louder, Saxton. I don't think they heard you. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
And Carmella is clearly looking for a fight here.
Working on the hook here. Counter from Tamina. Oh, man. Boot. Momentum is completely shifted to Tamina.
Carmella's got to slow down this assault.
She gets Becky with a counter.
Big time power slam.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop. From behind. Back suplex.
There goes Carmella into a rough landing.
Just punishing the leg. Looking for a suplex. Slingshot. Oh, slingshot.
She's looking winded after taking so much damage to her midsection.
She's got to feel like a fish out of water.
Disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Oh! Sound strategy going after the torso like this, making it extremely hard to breathe with each targeted attack.
Boom! Right on target. Back into the ring she goes. Powerful contact by Tamina.
Blade across the way.
Oh, a big boot. Spot.
Holy, that was an awful landing.
Oh my God, over the top of his.
Swanton and a stiff shot to her core there.
Oh God, face first.
You've got to be impressed by the power possessed by Natalya. Oh, sit out powerbomb. And going for body blows is a good way to drain your opponent.
Sent flying out of the ring here. She's heading out of the ring. Counts are not a factor for her.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
And looking to cause some damage by attacking the skull.
And look at front pain, back suplex. Well, there she goes. She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
She's got the ladder positioned how she wants it.
Creating a deadly situation in the corner.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. There's a crucifix, nicely done.
Laying the ladder against the turnbuckle here.
This can't be good.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied. Very unique escape to fight the way out of the sharpshooter.
Big boot on the mark.
That was brutal, and now the blood is flowing from Natalya's face.
be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together. This has got to be it.
Victory is inevitable.
Petering on top of the ladder here.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
And she's taking her claim on this ladder. Putting up a fight. Reaching for the prize.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
She might get this.
I think it's more than might. And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
The code of silence.
Might tap here. Not that it'll matter.
And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain.
Head scissors. Round and round we go. Head scissor. Oh, chair shot delivered.
face first into the chair. And I really don't like the looks of this guy. She's favoring her torso here.
Yeah, taking damage like that to your midsection makes it hard to breathe. Now Becky Lynch.
Now heading outside.
Lynch letting her opponent know who's in charge. Lining her up perfectly. I would feel what's coming next. Lynching their opponent. And look at the... trampling the opposition.
She's got the ladder positioned how she wants it.
Creating a deadly situation in the corner.
Suplex.
Launched.
Placing her in the corner.
Oh, this is a tight wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied. She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
Strong takedown.
Yikes.
That ladder really rung their bell.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly.
Standing at the mountaintop, it is a long, perilous way down. No, 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 no! You gotta be kidding me!
The ladder was just turned into a launch pad.
Setting up the ladder, center of the ring.
Definitely the spot you want to put it.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
This could be the beginning of the end. Becky with history in her hand.
Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
Ooh, caught with a knee.
He's going to try it again.
But now we see Tomato.
Going right back to the head area.
And this is why you...
Oh, Charlotte Flair. Can she bridge into the figure eight? And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Go behind.
German suplex.
This is just brute power. My goodness, absolute dominance.
Setting up for something here. Down and over shoulder. Oh, chop. Flair just ragdolled to the outside.
Put in the corner now.
Oh! Big plans for that ladder here.
Yeah, hazardous plans. I'm sure of it.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather. That's just hard to watch.
Lynch is feeling it. Has Charlotte square in her sights.
And she's absorbed it.
Becky Lynch looking to end this one. This could do it.